Are you ready for one of the messiest and most chaotic celebrity timelines of 2026? Because the internet is absolutely on fire, and nobody seems to have a fire extinguisher. Cardi B appears to be living her life, moving beyond the usual American celebrity dating scene, and stepping into an international romance spotlight. But then a furious baby mama allegedly launched a series of explosive Instagram posts, seemingly hoping to put pressure on Cardi and her rumored love interest. Instead, the situation reportedly backfired, sending the entire timeline into another frenzy. And just when the drama could not get any more complicated, Jason Lee entered the conversation with fresh claims about Latto's team allegedly attempting to use money to control a story involving her rumored relationship with 21 Savage. From Cardi B's international dating drama to Jason Lee's accusations about celebrity PR tactics, this entire saga offers a fascinating look at how celebrity scandals are handled in the social media era. Let's start with Cardi B and Maduka Okoye, whose alleged connection has attracted enormous attention online. Cardi has spent years dealing with intense public scrutiny surrounding her relationships, career, fashion appearances, and personal life. Maduka Okoye, meanwhile, is a professional Nigerian goalkeeper playing in Europe, far removed from the American celebrity gossip machine. Their reported interactions became a major topic of discussion after they were seen together during Paris Fashion Week, where Okoye appeared to guide Cardi toward her seat. What might have looked like an ordinary interaction quickly became something much bigger once fans and entertainment outlets began analyzing every detail. Then came reports of a dinner at Joe's inside the St. Regis in Venice, adding another layer to the speculation. The timing and location fueled even more curiosity, and soon the internet was asking whether Cardi had moved on to a new international romance. The situation reportedly escalated after photos from Venice circulated online. According to the source material, Jalisha Westhoff, described as Okoye's former partner and the mother of his child, responded with a series of angry social media posts. Her alleged accusations were extremely serious, including claims about Okoye's involvement as a father and allegations concerning his personal life. She reportedly accused him of failing to be present when their young son was hospitalized and made additional claims about his sexuality and career. These are serious allegations, and they should be treated as claims rather than established facts unless independently verified. Nevertheless, the posts quickly became part of the larger online conversation surrounding Cardi and Okoye. What appeared to be an attempt to expose Okoye instead created an entirely new wave of attention surrounding the rumored couple. The situation became even more complicated when another former partner, identified in the source material as Jennifer, reportedly entered the conversation. Rather than remaining silent, Jennifer allegedly defended Okoye and shared screenshots that she believed contradicted Jalisha's public narrative. One of the most discussed pieces of alleged evidence was a private message in which Jalisha reportedly described the situation as a fight between the two of them and urged people not to believe everything they saw online. If authentic and presented in the proper context, such a message could dramatically change how audiences interpret the public accusations. However, private screenshots circulating online can be difficult to authenticate, and viewers should be careful before treating social media receipts as definitive proof. Still, the alleged messages became a major reason the story shifted from a straightforward accusation into a battle over competing narratives. While all of this unfolded, Cardi B reportedly took a very different approach. Instead of allowing the controversy to dictate the public conversation, she appeared to lean into her usual unfiltered personality. During an X Spaces discussion, Cardi reportedly addressed the broader conversation surrounding her dating life with humor and confidence. Rather than presenting herself as heartbroken or embarrassed, she reportedly joked about her own desire for romance and made it clear that she was not interested in allowing outside opinions to dictate her personal choices. That response was important because celebrity scandals often depend on shame. If someone can make a celebrity feel embarrassed enough to retreat, the person attacking them gains control of the narrative. Cardi's approach appeared to do the opposite. By laughing at the situation and refusing to behave like a victim, she made it much harder for critics to frame the story on their terms. That is one of the reasons Cardi remains such a powerful figure in modern celebrity culture. She has built a career around authenticity, and an unusually direct relationship with her audience. She does not always communicate through carefully prepared statements or traditional public relations channels. Instead, she frequently speaks in her own voice, often turning potentially embarrassing moments into entertainment. That strategy can be risky, but it can also be extremely effective. When a celebrity controls the first response to a controversy, they have a much better chance of shaping the conversation. Cardi's reported response demonstrated exactly how humor can neutralize a scandal before it becomes a full-scale crisis. Traditional entertainment outlets also played a role in shaping the narrative. Different publications and commentators appeared to emphasize different parts of the story. Some focused on Cardi and Okoye's reported connection, while others concentrated on the accusations made by Okoye's former partner. International coverage also added another perspective, because Okoye's professional career is based in Europe. The result was a story that looked very different depending on which audience was following it. American celebrity media naturally focused on Cardi, while sports audiences had more reason to focus on Okoye and his professional reputation. That difference illustrates how modern celebrity scandals no longer have a single narrative. Instead, the same story can become several different stories depending on the platform, audience, and personality involved. Some critics have argued that Cardi should slow down and focus on herself, but that criticism is hardly new. Celebrity women are constantly told how they should behave in relationships, especially after public breakups. They are expected to remain single for a certain period, choose the right partner, avoid controversy, and protect their image. Cardi has consistently rejected many of those expectations. Whether people agree with her choices or not, she has made it clear that she intends to live her life according to her own rules. That independence is part of what makes her such a powerful figure online. At the same time, another major storyline involving Jason Lee and Latto added another dimension to the broader discussion about celebrity publicity. According to the source material, Jason Lee appeared on multiple podcasts and discussed claims that Latto's team allegedly attempted to offer money in connection with keeping details of her relationship with 21 Savage private. Importantly, the allegation described in the source material was directed toward her team rather than necessarily toward Latto herself. That distinction matters. The claim should therefore be presented as an allegation attributed to Jason Lee, not as an established fact. The controversy highlights an important change in the entertainment industry. For decades, celebrities and their teams relied heavily on traditional public relations strategies. Stories could sometimes be managed through magazine exclusives, private conversations with journalists, legal threats, or financial arrangements. But social media has fundamentally changed that system. Today, a rumor can appear on one platform and spread across TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, X, podcasts, and countless commentary channels within hours. Trying to suppress a story can sometimes make it even more interesting. That appears to be the larger lesson behind the Jason Lee controversy. If a media personality publicly claims that a team attempted to pay for silence, the alleged attempt itself becomes part of the story. Instead of making the original rumor disappear, the effort to control it can create a second story that attracts even more attention. This is why modern publicists have to think differently. The goal is no longer simply to prevent every negative story from appearing. Sometimes the smarter strategy is to allow speculation to burn itself out rather than accidentally giving it additional fuel. The Cardi B situation demonstrates the same principle from another angle. Instead of attempting to suppress every rumor, Cardi reportedly responded directly and humorously. That approach allowed her to control the emotional tone of the discussion. Rather than appearing frightened by the controversy, she appeared comfortable with her choices. This does not necessarily prove that every accusation against her rumored partner is false, nor does it establish what their relationship actually is. It simply demonstrates that Cardi understands how to maintain control of her public persona, even when the internet is moving at full speed. Maduka Okoye's position in the story is particularly unusual, because his professional life exists outside Hollywood. He is a professional athlete whose career is primarily about football, training, matches, and performance. Suddenly becoming the subject of American celebrity gossip represents a completely different kind of attention. The allegations circulating online could attract enormous public interest even though they have little direct connection to his professional performance. That illustrates how quickly celebrity culture can cross international boundaries. The biggest shift, however, came from the alleged receipts shared by Jennifer. In the modern internet era, screenshots have become one of the most powerful weapons in online arguments. A long statement can be dismissed as emotional, but a screenshot can instantly change the direction of a conversation. Of course, screenshots can also be manipulated, taken out of context, or misrepresented, which is why authentication remains important. But when audiences believe the evidence is genuine, the impact can be enormous. That is why public figures must assume that private conversations can eventually become public. This entire situation also raises broader questions about how audiences consume celebrity drama. People are becoming increasingly skeptical of carefully constructed narratives. They have seen too many situations where one person makes a dramatic accusation, another person produces screenshots, and suddenly the entire story changes. The audience is no longer simply consuming celebrity news. It is investigating it. Fans compare posts, timestamps, interviews, photos, comments, and old statements. In many cases, the public becomes its own investigative newsroom. That does not mean everything audiences discover online is true. In fact, the opposite can be true. The speed of social media can encourage people to form opinions before facts are established. A dramatic accusation can spread to millions of people long before anyone verifies it. That is why stories involving children, medical emergencies, sexuality, or criminal behavior deserve particular caution. Online speculation can have real-world consequences, and allegations should not automatically be treated as facts simply because they have gone viral. Looking ahead, the biggest question is what happens next. If Cardi and Okoye's reported relationship remains casual, the story may eventually disappear as another chapter in celebrity dating news. If they become more serious, however, the attention could intensify dramatically. Every public appearance would likely attract additional scrutiny, and the people involved could find themselves dealing with renewed accusations, commentary, and speculation. Whether that happens remains uncertain. For Jalisha, the long-term outcome is equally difficult to predict. Social media controversies can create massive short-term attention, but that attention does not always translate into lasting influence. Sometimes the person who starts the controversy eventually becomes less relevant as the audience moves to the next story. The internet is constantly searching for something new. A scandal can dominate the timeline today and become old news tomorrow. The Jason Lee and Latto storyline may also continue to evolve. If additional evidence supporting or contradicting the alleged payment claim emerges, the public conversation could change again. Until then, it is important to distinguish between what was reportedly said and what has actually been independently established. Celebrity gossip often becomes more dramatic when assumptions are presented as facts, but responsible storytelling requires keeping that distinction clear. Ultimately, the biggest lesson from this entire saga is that the old rules of celebrity publicity are disappearing. Celebrities no longer have to rely entirely on magazines, television interviews, or carefully written press releases. They can speak directly to millions of people with a phone and an internet connection. Cardi B has repeatedly demonstrated how powerful that direct connection can be. By using humor, confidence, and an unfiltered personality, she can transform potentially damaging headlines into another moment of cultural conversation. Whether you see Cardi's approach as brilliant strategy or simply her personality, one thing is undeniable: she knows how to keep people talking. The alleged feud involving Jalisha, Maduka Okoye, and Cardi has created a massive online conversation, while Jason Lee's claims about Latto's team have added another example of how difficult it has become for celebrities to control information in the digital age. The more people attempt to control the narrative, the more likely they are to create another story for the internet to dissect. As this chaotic chapter of 2026 continues, the real question is not whether celebrity drama will disappear. It will not. The real question is who will learn how to navigate it most effectively. Cardi appears determined to own her narrative rather than allow other people to define it. Jason Lee continues to position himself at the center of conversations about celebrity secrets and media strategy. And everyone involved is learning the same modern lesson. Once something reaches the internet, controlling the story becomes almost impossible. So, what do you think about this entire situation? Did the alleged Instagram backlash ultimately create even more attention for Cardi B and Maduka Okoye? Do you think the accusations will eventually fade away? Or could this story become even bigger? And what about Jason Lee's claims involving Latto's team? Is this another example of outdated celebrity PR tactics failing in the social media era? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because there is always another celebrity story waiting to explode across the timeline.